Here is a subject very sensitive. Everything is a bit sensitive if it rubs you the wrong way, but this one has to do with being a homosexual. And I am just speaking from my experience and my observation and my life and things that that has been shared with me. And yes, I could be wrong, but I also could be right. Your perception will be what it is, just as it is for me. Life, my whole life, the people I got along with the most, the people that I was able to seemingly connect with and felt less judged by, are people who were gay before they even came out. I didn't even know they were gay. And then those who did come out, I connected with. My personality, sometimes, if I were a man, I would be a flaming gay person because I love glitter. I love all the stuff. I love glitter. I love beauty. I love color. I love poetry. I I am I'm a little bit out there when it comes to believing and trusting in things that other people are closed-minded about. If I were not a woman, if I was in a man's body, a flaming gay person is probably what describes me. So what makes them lack being a genuinity? What makes them lacking if I know that they are a reflection of myself in the body of a man? Who am I to judge something I can recognize? Who am I to judge something I relate with and find joy in and stuff like that? Now, this is before it became something revolutionary. Like, not everybody, but just a lot of people have come out. It is okay to run the streets and do the things with a lot less backlash. But like every other quote unquote sin, it is always going to be an issue. So my question is, why are the people I find the most genuine are definitely not the people that say they are genuine? That's the question I always have, because I follow Jesus Christ, aka Yahusha. What is the difference? So I came with my belief that, well, maybe it's my job to help direct them, because it didn't make sense. What I do know is my job is to love and not hate. The only other answer would be to help them understand me as a quote-unquote Christian, which I don't really call myself a Christian. I say Yahushan because I'm not a Muslim either. But I follow the Spirit, and the Spirit told me Jesus' original name. So I call him Yahusha now. And then I have children, many years later, who are equal rights activists for all people. All people, it doesn't matter what. It is a flat line of equality, and they fight for everyone. Which is what I taught them anyway, because God said that the master is not above the servant, and the servant is not above the master. He also says that no man or woman, all men, female, all are one in Christ. No Greek or Jew. He also says no sin is greater than the other. So God is constantly telling us that there is a flat line. And because of that flat line and the inability to recognize it, Jesus came to deliver us from something that we have very little control over. So, with that said, I also learned about the unity, the unisex, androgynous characters of God and the angels. I also put in there that in the Bible, the story of, I don't remember if it was Mary or who it was, but the woman who had like 7 husbands because she had to marry the brothers when the husband died. It was traditional for that to happen. And their confusion is, well, what's going to happen to her? Is she going to even get to heaven because she has had so many husbands? And Jesus said that she is not bound in heaven. He didn't say that. What he said was that she will be like the angels, It is, and what has happened on earth is not necessary. It is not something necessary where she will be. That doesn't matter. She did what she was uh, traditionally had to do, because it was how they took care of the wife. It was like reassurance. It was like insurance for the wife. But when she passed over, she will be like the angels. And the angels are androgynous. There's no need for marriage. There's no need for marriage. So I'm not sure where that goes or what that means, but he says that there's not the God of confusion, and it only makes sense in completing this. When we're complete, all the other things that complete us are not necessary. So if angels were androgynous, and Adam came, he was androgynous. Eve came from the rib. That means took the feminine out of the masculine and created Adam and Eve. The reason why there's equality, treat her as you would treat yourself, love her as you would love yourself, is because loving her is loving yourself, because you are one, because she is you, because she is man. There's a lot of stories that with that, but that's not the point I'm getting at. So if you are an androgynous type mindset, how do I know that you're not closer to God than the rest of us? You have learned to embrace and fight for your duality of feminine and masculine. Absolutely nothing wrong. Learn to love yourself in its fullest. Look, the reason why I think homosexuality is an abomination is because men cannot procreate. And that is it. It's the end of the world without man-made